Alrighty, I believe 2 dungeons and a couple level 34 leave quests did the trick to get me from 30 to 35. I've got Jenlyns in front of me. Honor Lost is the level 35 Paladin quest. You've earned the right to call yourself a Paladin, but how do others treat you? Do they recognize you for what you are? Remember that fancy swordplay and well-polished armor do not make you a Paladin. You must be just in your heart, and strive always to be an exemplar of true virtue. Once, not so long ago, the Sultansworn could walk the streets with their heads held high. When they marched by, the small folk would look upon them with reverence and gratitude, and no one was more respected than the captain, my predecessor. When I first saw him, I was still a child. My father had promised to take me to a local festival, but somewhere we took a wrong turn. We became lost and stumbled into a secluded back alley. Luck was not with us, because the next moment we found ourselves in the middle of a riot. Drunken hunters were firing arrows into the crowd, and we were caught between them. There was no way out. It was only a matter of time before we would be struck. That's when the captain saved us from our plight. I'd never seen a sword move so swiftly. It flashed faster than my eyes could follow, and in seconds the hunters were on the ground or fleeing for their lives. The captain was gone down the street, slicing at their heels before my father had time to thank him. Even today, I can see the captain as he was then. Blood on his sword, armor impossibly bright in the sun. After that, all I ever wanted to be was a paladin. I would practice endlessly with my sword, dreaming of bandits defeated and monsters slain. Even after I became one of the Sultansworn, the memory of the captain still inspired me. I was always the first to arrive in the training yard, and the last to leave. And so the years passed, and before I knew it, I found myself named captain of the Sultansworn. Yet the triumph was hollow, because by then, the honor of the Sultansworn elite, that very thing that had drawn me to the Brotherhood, was a mere vestige, like the discarded banner of a defeated foe. There were many reasons for the fall, but the loss of Oathkeeper, yes, that was the mortal blow. The sword Oathkeeper was bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultansworn by the then Sultan of Ul'dah. Wow. In time it became our standard, the symbol of the oaths we had sworn, and it was treasured by each new captain for generations. Possession was proof of Sultansworn command. But then the unthinkable came to pass. Oathkeeper was stolen by the traitor. It shook our brotherhood to the core. How can we be trusted to protect the Sultana if we can't even hold on to the symbol of our fealty? We have been tarnished in the eyes of ruler and ruled alike. If the Sultansworn are to survive, we must find the traitor and recover Oathkeeper. But the Sultansworn have grown too weak, and we cannot do it ourselves. We've been forced to recruit outsiders to help us in our cause. I have high hopes for you, my friend. It is a great thing that we ask, and you must learn more of our secrets if you are to succeed. In outer Lenotia, near the Hermit's Hovel, is a grove where ringtails congregate. Pitting yourself against a host of the beasts would be a fine way to hone the skills that I will teach you. In the grove you will find another brazier, this time filled with a potent incense that will drive the creatures into a frenzy. Defeat your attackers and return to me. Lenotia. Oh, I don't have that attuned? I thought I went up there, but I didn't attune to it like a dummy. Alright. Let us jaunt over. Well, hold on. How much does it cost just to teleport to the closest one? Go away. 43. I don't know. Okay. Let's just teleport. Because I don't know if the 120 gil I would spend to get over to Limsa, and then however, yeah, let's just do it. Ba 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 ba. Oh. So I bought a mount. I don't, on purpose, do the, like the holiday quests or the seasonal quests, whatever. But I happened to, on accident, do this one. Like, I was already doing dungeons in the Dungeon Finder that granted me the currency that got me up to it. Yeah, I got enough currency for this wolf. So cool. Did not expect it to come with its own music. I like it. It's like jazz meets like chill rock. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. No, I didn't change. Oops. All right. Finally got this Aethernet shard. I'm sure I'll get sick of this music pretty soon. Maybe. Alright, we've got an Iron Brazier here, a bunch of ringtails around it. I got my trusty Pegasus. Couple ringtails spawned. One is down. The other will be shortly. So here's the thing about tanking as a paladin. Yes, the damage that the damage that you take does seem to be higher in general than I've taken as other tanks. Can't really explain it other than the fact that I believe you do get less damage mitigation. Specifically, you take X% less damage for X number of seconds, and then this is the cooldown for it. If I recall correctly, like my warrior had more. I haven't really played Dark a whole lot or Gunbreaker a lot. I do want to. I have them both unlocked and pretty much ready to go, but just haven't done it. We'll teleport. Oh, well, no, I can do that for cheaper. So let's save some money here. We'll go Black Shroud and just fly from there. Take the airship over to Ulda. That's much cheaper than $480, whatever. Anyway, I was thinking about it. Paladin has a stun that lasts for 6 seconds, and it's on just regular cooldown. It will interrupt any combos that you're on, but since I'm only 35, my AoE is really just one button. Just spam the one button. So I'm thinking, yes, I can mitigate 20% of the damage for 20 seconds or whatever it is. With Rampart, I can only do that once every minute and a half. I can mitigate 10% of the damage every 60 seconds with Reprisal. I can also, let's say I'm getting hit by 6 monsters at once, every 6 seconds or even more. Like if I want to do Shield Bash, switch target, Shield Bash, switch target, etc. I can mitigate. Let's say I'm getting hit by 6 enemies. And let's say they're all doing the same damage, because that's the only way that this calculation is going to make sense. But they're all doing the same damage per second or per round or whatever. If I'm stunning one of them for 6 seconds, I am mitigating 1/6 of the incoming damage for 6 seconds. Which, if you divide 100 by 6, you get something in the realm of 18, 17. So I can mitigate 17% of the incoming damage, or 16%, or whatever it is. Hold on. So, let's see. We got 60, 36. Yeah, so 16 is close. 16 and maybe like 2/3, 1/3. I don't know. It's probably 16.666 because that makes, yeah. Anyway, so I can mitigate that much damage. And then if I'm facing 5 monsters, I'm mitigating 20%. If I'm facing 4 monsters, I'm mitigating 25%. Like it becomes less necessary against 4 monsters. 5 is still probably a good number to mitigate 20% by just doing a shield bash for. And you can rotate it because they get diminishing returns. So you could do a shield bash and then like your AoE just to maintain threat and add some damage to things, and then you can do a shield bash again. Anyway, there's ways to mitigate damage as Paladin, especially with multiple monsters hitting you. But a lot of rotations that I see don't include that shield bash because it messes up rotations. I could see doing your AoE rotation. I think will eventually be, well, for warrior it's only 2. It's 2 moves in a row. Anyway, well done. You've taken the skills I taught you and made them your own. I still do not have a word of where the traitor is hiding, but I will inform you the moment I do. Until then, continue your training. I get Sheltron, which blocks incoming attacks. Every 5 seconds, it lasts for 4 seconds, but it does cost 50 of my oath gauge. And now I have an oath gauge. Alright, that's the end of this video. I will have to rethink where I put some of my cooldowns. I usually like to have like a damage mitigation thing that I use often on my C. It used to be like my shield. Well, that's not true. For Paladin in WoW, I think I used C for my shield bash, which was not a stun. It was just like your biggest damage dealer as a Paladin. Well, I think it was. Depends on which. Anyway, yeah. End of this video. I got nothing else. I gotta clean my dinner stuff. Make another drink, and post this video and get some chocolate chip cookie dough. All right. See you guys later.